Hey guys!
Hi guys!
So we have a lot to talk about for SDCC, but we don't want to make this video very long, so let's get into it. First off, we have a lot of things to talk about before we go into what the list is. A lot of these stores are going to have a lot of these online tonight. 9 o'clock Pacific time, Eastern Standard Time will be midnight. Not really sure what stores are going to have what. Now, GameStop, Hot Topic, Barnes & Noble, probably Toys R Us, Walmart, Amazon, Walgreens is probably going to be Friday actually and not tonight. Target, FYE, there are all kinds of them. We don't really know. Really just stay plastered to our Facebook so we can kind of get to that information to you a little better. It's clouded in a mystery right now, honestly, which ones are going to go online tonight. But there will be some online tonight, so just be on the lookout for that. So let's get into the list. First up, we have GameStop. That's going to have Cowboy Deadpool, Marcus Phoenix with the Gold Lancer. Now, him and Doctor Strange are going to be mysteries. A lot of GameStops are saying that they didn't get them in, so I don't know if it's been pushed back. There's just going to be a good chance those aren't going to be in the store tomorrow, so kind of keep that in mind. Batman Returns Dorbz 3-pack along with the X-Men Dorbz 3-pack, the Stan Lee Dorb, Han Solo with Chewie's Blaster, the False God Superman, Burning Walker, and the 6-inch Doomsday. Those are what we're going to see tomorrow in GameStop. Most of them are going to open up at 10 o'clock. Of course, we don't know. Kind of check your local time.
Local area.
As far as Hot Topic goes, we're going to see Pajama Jack, Underwater Batman, Vanellope with Ride, BB-8 Thumbs Up, iZombie, White Deadpool, Malcolm Merlin, Bubbles Blossom and Buttercup, Mag the Mighty, 6-inch Gorilla Grodd, Purple Catwoman, and New 52 Harley. And those, of course, are rock candies. So that list seems to be pretty good. There's nothing kind of going crazy and weird into the community. Those are what we should see in the store tomorrow. Most stores open up at 10 as far as Hot Topic goes, but of course that's going to have to do with your mall. So once again, check your local times.
Check your local listings. Barnes & Noble is going to have the Fantastic Beasts Newt, Purple Pie Man Scented, Patriotic Snoopy, the Harry Potter Creature 3-pack, and the Blown Up Violet. Barnes & Noble usually opens up around 9 a.m., so double check your local area to be safe. Toys R Us is going to have Raven as Wonder Woman, Starfire as Flash, Robin as Batman, and the Lance Strider reaction figure. Now these are going to be online and in store, so if you want to try to tempt your fate online, go for it. If not, go hit up the stores tomorrow.
Yeah, this one's weird because the Lance Strider is apparently supposed to maybe only be in the store, kind of like Jaws was last year. And then the 3, we've actually seen them in stores. People have taken pictures of them in store before Comic-Con. However, there's Funko saying that it's going to be online only. So I don't know, Toys R Us might have them online tonight as well. That one's kind of clouded in mystery too.
Walmart is going to have the Golden Freddy, and that's going to be an online only. So if you really want that one, you're going to have to stay glued to the internet.
Yeah, but that's one that's supposed to be up tonight, so keep that in mind.
Amazon is going to have Invisible Pizza Dragon and the Cursed Barbossa, and of course Amazon is going to only be online.
Once again, probably tonight. Now, moving on to FYE, this one's kind of clouded in mystery as well. The Scott Pilgrim 3-pack and then the Game of Thrones 3-pack Dorbz will be their exclusives. Now, what's interesting about this one, the Scott Pilgrim, people in the community are saying they went into the store and they said that they didn't get them. So there's another possibility that it might not be in the store. He said, though, that he was able to pre-order it and put $5 down or something like that. So, you know, if you go in there, that's one you really want, you might just stop into that store because I think they're only doing the first 500. So, you know, run into your store and maybe pre-order if it's not in the store. Also, along with FYE, we did find out that the Metallic Beerus is only going to be at a con, and it will be an FYE exclusive, so we're probably not going to see that in the store, only con. Now, Target's getting in the game this time, online only. We're going to see the Ghostbusters 2016 Ecto-1, the red version of it. So, yeah, that's going to be online only tonight, probably. So, once again, one of those that are going to be online tonight. Unfortunately, for most, maybe not, who knows, the Green Goblin on the glider will be a Walgreens exclusive. Now, apparently, this will be online only, apparently not in stores. So, once again, it's a lot of mystery. I'm not going to tell you guys to not go into the stores tomorrow, but what we're being told is that they're going to be online only. This one seems to be pretty legit online only.
Yeah.
And that one's supposed to go up tonight as well. We'll put all the links down below for all these that are going to go online tonight. Box Lunch, a store that a lot of people don't have around the country. If you're lucky enough to have one, you're going to have a chance to get the glow-in-the-dark White Gamma Duck Dodger. It's interesting because this one's only limited to 1,500 pieces, so it surprises me that it actually made it out of the con. But I guess since there's so few stores, that's the reason. So if you guys do have a Box Lunch near you, you have that option. I don't know if it's going to be online. Probably not. I would assume they're going to sell out in stores. Now, Fugitive Toys, we already know what they were. The White Lantern, Firestorms, the glow-in-the-dark, and the non-glow-in-the-dark. They already went up for pre-order. Now they're at the con and they're trying to sell them. They will go back online for order after the con, I believe. Maybe during it. We'll have to see. It depends on what they decide. But it will come back. So kind of keep that in mind. I don't know if they're going to have it in their store if you live in California. My guess is they're at the con and they're not even going to deal with their store. Toy Tokyo is going to have a lot of good ones. Those are going to be pretty much at the con only, more than likely. Now, what they've done in prior years, if they sold out at the con, then they didn't sell them on their website. If they did have more to go around, then they would sell them on their website. That one we don't know a whole lot about, so we'll just have to see what goes on with that one. And then, of course, the Entertainment Earth exclusive Patina Aquaman. That is for pre-order now on their website. We'll put a link down below. Now, if you guys want something other than these, they're con only. If you saw something in all the waves that you wanted and it's not in this list, that means it's not going to be at a store. It's con only. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to have an opportunity to buy one, mainly because there are some stores that get them, very few amount of numbers, and they go very fast. So more than likely you're not going to be able to get it unless you're at the computer and at the ready. But I'll go ahead and tell you some of these websites that will be selling con pops as well that don't have a shared exclusive. That's Gemini Collectibles. Now, Gemini has done it many years. Not only will they have Comic-Con pops, they'll also, during Fun Days on Friday, I believe, they're going to have Fun Days pops, which means they're going to get all the Freddys and things like that.
They're going to have some awesome ones.
Yeah, so Gemini Collectibles is a good website to go to during the con. They have a lot of good stuff. They're going to be expensive, though. If you guys don't live in America and you want to get a con pop, probably one of the cheaper ways, unless you live in the UK, it's going to be Pop Culture. Now, Pop Culture is in Australia, so if you guys don't live in the United States and you want to try to get some con pops, this is probably going to be the cheapest way to get it, because usually their shipping's pretty low. Now, here's the thing. They're going to go on sale on Friday, July 22nd at 10 a.m. Australian time. Now, what that means to Americans, if you want to try, that would be 8 p.m. if you live in the Eastern Standard Time, and 5 p.m. in the Pacific, I believe. If I'm wrong,
the day
kind of
before,
correct me.
July 21st.
Yeah, it'd be that night before. Yeah, exactly, because they go over to the next. So, kind of keep that in mind. If you guys live in other countries, then of course you can go to Google and see what exactly that means. 10 a.m. Australian time. They go AEST, so you can kind of check that out on your own. If you guys live in the UK, more than likely you're going to get some on forbiddenplanet.uk. They've always had it in every years. Now, they don't do it very well, though. I don't want to say well, they just don't do it on time like a lot of the ones here. They'll kind of sporadically put them in there. Maybe some during the con, maybe a little bit after, even maybe 2 weeks after. Now, they do get some rare ones, though, so kind of keep that in mind if you guys do live in the UK. Stay glued to forbiddenplanet.uk. That's not the only thing that's going to go on as far as in-store, online. FunkoShop.com is also putting some of their con pops on their website. They put the Purple Auto up today. You saw like that last wave where they just kind of had specifically Funko fan pops. That's what I think they're going to do online. My assumption is they're going to do one maybe every day of the con or something like that. But like I said, Purple Auto was up today. It sold out, of course. I'm wrapping up this video with some information you guys are just going to want to know. Prices. What are these things going to cost?
Now, prices may vary, but this is probably what you're going to see in the stores. Dorbz are going to be $10. The Dorbz multi-packs will be in between $20 and $35. Dorbz rides will be $25. Rock candy, $15. Pops will be $15. Oversized pops and multi-packs in between $20 and $40. Pop rides will be $40. Reaction sets, $25. World of Pop book, $25, and Hikaris are $80.
Now that'll be con prices, but usually con prices are what we'll see in the store too. They might fluctuate slightly, but it won't be much. As for what to expect tomorrow, what do you need to do to get these pops? Number one, you need to look at the list and decide what you want. That's the most important thing.
Make that decision early.
Main reason being is you're going to have to be at the store at opening.
Oh, you're going to need to be at the store a little bit before opening because there will be a line.
Yeah, more than likely. I mean, some of them won't, depending on where you live.
Right.
But more than likely there's going to be a line. Now they're limiting. Some of these stores are limiting. I've seen Barnes & Noble's limited in 2. I don't know if that's 2 pieces or 2... It might just be 2 pieces. Now, that's always messed up. Nobody ever follows that. Sometimes, I saw last year, you were only to do 1, or they let you do all of them. So
I will flip rocks if that's what happens.
But they say 2 pieces. I think Hot Topic is 3 of an individual thing, which usually means they're going to get a bunch. I don't really like that 3 of a single thing.
Because they get wiped out so quickly.
But, kind of keep that in mind too. That's the reason you need to be there early, because some people will just grab all of them and not, just one or whatever. So yeah, that's just basically it. Find the store you want to go to, the one you want the most, and be there first. Luckily, they kind of are spread out, where Barnes & Noble is usually like 9, and then GameStop Hot Topic is 10 usually. You might be able to jump here and there. Once again, if the pop you wanted isn't on that list, it's not going to be for sale. It's just not going to be for sale unless you're at the con, or possibly some of these random websites like Gemini or something. But we don't have a clue. We're not going to be able to answer any questions because that's all on them. We have no knowledge of what's going to happen there.
Your best bet if you're not at the con is to probably get on eBay.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. Good luck and happy hunting tomorrow. See you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.